She spent 6 years building someone else's empire. The day they decided she was no longer useful, she smiled, said congratulations, and started counting down. Maya. 6 years at the same company, perfect reviews every year. She built the client retention program that saved the business millions. She trained half the current team. Her boss, Director Harlan, had been telling her privately for a year, "The VP role is yours. You've earned it." Then, one Tuesday morning, the company-wide announcement email arrived. The new VP of Operations was Derek, Harlan's own nephew, 3 years at the company, half her output. Maya read the email twice, set down her coffee, walked into the all-hands meeting, and congratulated Derek with a warm smile. Nobody noticed anything. That was intentional. Most people would have quit. Maya had other offers. She was well known in her field. But quitting felt like letting him win. So she opened a blank document, titled it Project Quiet, and gave herself 30 days. She started with the promises. Every email where Harlan had hinted at her promotion, saved, dated, printed. Every project where Derek had presented her work as his own in board meetings. She had the original files, the timestamps, the full email threads, 14 documented instances. Organized by date, by project, by dollar value, airtight. But on day 18, she found something she wasn't even looking for. While reviewing a vendor invoice she'd been accidentally CC'd on, she noticed a company name she didn't recognize. Halcyon Consulting. She searched it. The company was registered to Harlan's wife. Over 2 years, her employer had paid Halcyon over $300,000 for strategic advisory services. No deliverables on file. No meeting records. No reports. She checked it 3 times. It was real. Harlan hadn't just stolen her promotion. He'd been stealing from the company the entire time. Maya didn't go to HR. She called the CEO's assistant directly and requested a private meeting, framing it as a strategic proposal she wanted to share before the next board cycle. 2 days later, she had 45 minutes with him. She walked in with 1 folder and a USB drive. She spent the first 10 minutes presenting a genuine operations proposal, one she had actually built because she believed in it. Then she slid the folder across the desk. "There's something else I need to bring to your attention, privately, before it goes anywhere else." The CEO read in silence for 4 minutes. When he looked up, his expression had completely changed. Within 72 hours, an external audit was launched. Harlan was placed on administrative leave. Derek was quietly moved back to his original role. The vendor contract was flagged for legal review, and Halcyon's payments were frozen. The office had no idea what had happened. All they knew was that Harlan's chair was empty on a Thursday morning. Before I tell you how this ends, if you're new here, this channel is where stories like Maya's live. Hit subscribe so you never miss one. Now, back to Maya. 3 weeks later, Maya received a calendar invite from the CEO's assistant. Subject line: Offer discussion. VP of Operations. Her first act in the new role was restructuring the vendor approval process so nothing like Halcyon could ever happen again. Her second was recommending 3 women from her former team for senior roles. Harlan was terminated and referred to the company's legal team. Derek transferred to another division and never mentioned his uncle's name again. Maya never raised her voice, never sent an angry email, never threatened anyone. She just kept working, kept documenting, and waited for the right moment. Some call that patience. I call it strategy. What would you have done? Confront him immediately? Or play the long game like Maya?
Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. The next story drops in 3 days. A woman finds out her best friend has been living a completely different life for 8 years. Different name, different city, different family. And the worst part? she only found out by accident. You are not going to see the ending coming. If you're new here, hit subscribe. New stories every Wednesday and Friday. The drama you can't look away from.